Hi everybody, it's Lee from Gnome and Backyard, and today we are working on a really pretty boho cross. So we have our cross form from the Dollar Tree, and we have 5 packets of the nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. Now you may only need 4, but in case you really want to fill this in nice and full, then I would just buy the 5th, because you know you will always use it in another craft. So the first thing we're doing is we are unwinding our nautical rope, and we are measuring out 8 inches. And then we are cutting our strands to be a length of 8 inches. Now you'll see how many you need as you go along. So you are going to take and do the outer rim of this cross form, and you're just going to bend your piece of nautical rope in half, and then you're going to fold it and wrap it around the outer wire of the form and make a knot, and you are going to do that the entire way along the outer edge of this cross form. Now this project does take a little bit of time, but it is very relaxing and very enjoyable. And when you see the finished product, you are really going to love it. I'm so excited. I'm making this one for Grandma Jean, and I know she's going to love it. And again, this isn't something that you can just leave up for Easter. You can leave this up for the entire year. So there you have it. I did the whole entire outer rim of the cross form with my 8-inch rope strands. Now I'm taking the same rope again, and we're unwinding it. And when you unwind it, you get 3 different pieces. And now I am measuring 6-inch strands. And so I'm going to cut myself quite a few 6-inch strands. And then I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to fold them in half, and I am going to knot them all the way around the inner wire of our cross. So again, you just fold it in half, put it underneath your wire, and then pull the 2 ends through. So there you have it. We did the entire inner 2 rings of our cross. So now I'll say the hard part is done. I don't know if it's the hard part, but let's separate the top layer from the bottom layer, and take a nice big comb or brush, and let's brush out all of our rope strands. Now you could leave them without brushing them or combing them and just have those thicker, curlier, look to your boho bohemian cross, but I wanted to comb all of mine out. So again, like I said, this craft does take a little bit of time. It's a little hard to explain in a quick video, but I think you're getting the idea, and it is just very fun, and it's a fulfilling craft when you're done. So now we're just going to take a scissors, and we're going to trim all around the edge. Of course, it's not going to be a perfect line, and you can make your square, you can make your edges rounded, but we're just going to trim it a little. And then we're going to take our second layer, which were the 6-inch pieces, and now we're going to comb them out. And you'll get some straggly pieces along the way, and you just take your scissors when you're done, and you trim them all off, and you give it the look that you are looking for, the look that you want. Guys, how fun is this? This is just so beautiful. So now I'm taking that second layer, the 6-inch pieces, I'm lifting them up, and I'm putting a piece of plastic underneath them so that I can trim these ones. I want them to look a little bit more even, and I could trim them, but you need that piece of plastic in between, because you don't want to accidentally trim your bottom layer. So there you go, guys. We have our both layers trimmed. Now there are a couple bars that you can see in the middle. I'm not going to worry about those ones up at the top, but for these 2 right in the very middle, I'm just taking another piece of rope, and I am tying it around there. I'm going to turn it over, knot it in the back, and then just cut that off so we hid the black metal bars that were shown there. I'm not going to worry about the 2 up the top, guys, because you know what? We're going to add some floral pieces now. So you can leave your cross like this if you'd like without any florals, but I just think these purple sprigs look really pretty here, so I am just hot gluing some floral sprigs in. I had them in my stash, but again, I know Grandma Jean's favorite colors for spring are purples and blues, so that's why I thought I would mix these 2 together. But of course, you're going to decorate this to your color scheme. If you want to leave it up all year, maybe you would want to use a different type of flower. But guys, how beautiful is this Bohemian cross? You can leave it up all year. I'm loving how it turned out. I do hope you get the chance to craft one up for yourself. And thank you so much for continuing to sprinkle all of Gnome and Backyard's videos.